Hi there, Geminis. This is Kim here to do your reading. It's going to be a bonus reading for April 2023. My second take on your reading. And I will tell you, I'll just give you a really quick sum up of the first reading. But I was really pulled to do it over again. A lot of groupthink, a lot of community cards came out. Extra income, overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. But then there was obstacles, and there was definitely taking life as it comes, and there were sacred contracts that were, it appeared to me, to be changing. So I'm looking, I feel like that happened on purpose so that I can look at this reading from a different perspective. So already having that knowledge. We're Gemini. What do I got? I have 25, Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. 25, rest and renewal. Garden of Venus, really spoiling oneself. Really getting some time out. It's a necessary change. Oh, you see the little heart that's hanging up there from a seashell. Oh, how cute. That's cute. It looks like a hummingbird. This is the shaman's dream, by the way. So I'm not getting a repeat, which means there's going to be a lot of information just given in this reading. So I have number 1, a tidy house, clarity, and organization. Organization. Rest and renewal, and then a tidy house. Oh, empty well, time to replenish. 16, empty well, time to replenish. And it's definitely time for rest, rehab, recovery, a timeout, a sabbatical even. This kind of reminds me of like a place in Dollywood or Gatlinburg, like some kind of theme-oriented thing. So the 16, though, is a message that your well is empty. Your well is empty. If you can imagine that you have a well and it has all this water, wonderful emotions, you just keep pulling it up and pulling it up. But this is like, it's empty. It's meaning it's time for you to probably move on to either building another well somewhere else or figuring out what's up with this well. We'll get more messages. What's up with this well? Watchers, transpersonal, 60. These are your angels. Wow, these are your angels watching over you, your spirit team watching over you, helping you overcome any kind of, like, helping you ascend any kind of personal problem or mortal problem, like transcending your human issues or problems. This is the community too. This is the community seeing something. And I have lost compass, getting back to integrity. Getting back to integrity. All right. And then on the bottom of the deck, closing door, a completion. And it has a lot of the same colors as this empty well does. So something is coming to a completion for you. There is something about organization and the way that this is. Like, I'm even feeling like I need to do the reading, like, a certain way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, organized. Like, there's something about that. So your compass, choosing which direction to go in. And there's somebody who wants to, either you're a part of this watchers group, part of this community that is trying to help somebody get back to integrity or get back on track, or you're someone who feels somewhat lost and is reaching out, and there's some kind of help or assistance with the community or people in the community. The tidy house, clarity and organization, might literally mean for some of you all that you're thinking of getting a house. This one came out. So did main male and main female on the first one. So main male pathway. This pathway has a lot of change, and it leads to something very sunny. And he's in a house. He's in a really pretty house, actually. This can be like some kind of living thing where you have like getting help from the community, like sober living. It could be a sober living house, or just like some kind of assistance until you get to another place. You know, the lost compass, sometimes when we're lost, it's just because it's some kind of experience that we had to go through for whatever reason. Maybe our soul just wanted an experience. I don't think it's always associated here with lost integrity. So there's something here about getting you back on track, or getting you on the journey that you're meant to go on. So you're definitely going to be traveling or going places, and this is a completion for you. Could be helping somebody else out with room or board or something like that. Wow. Really have a lot of travel. Really have this journey. Change. It might be going from the city to the country, or maybe even a vacation like desert. It's a general reading, so I'm trying to kind of hit on everything it could possibly be. I know the watchers here, though, that has to do with your spirit team, and it possibly has to do with, you know, some earth angels too. And maybe you're one of those. Maybe it's telling you to watch out for something. Whoa. And there's courthouse. There's unexpected income, though. I knew that that was going to... that was in the first one, so I figured that that one was going to come out. So unexpected income, maybe from somebody in the community that wants to help. And the first message, I got a side message that there may be somebody that can help, but you're hesitant to go up to this person because of some kind of issue with either who works for them, or you know, somebody that maybe makes it harder for you in the community, or gives you a hard time. You could be wrapping up issues with court too. But anyway, and the message was to get past that person or that situation, because there's unexpected income to be earned. Maybe that's part of this message. 7 might be a message for or, you know, about going to a courthouse or something like that. All right, so these are your main things. In the house, so we're getting a lot of messages regarding a house. Regarding a house. Okay, so let's go into the journey of the sacred bee, and let's see what we get. Yeah, adversity. King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody that's just not making it easy. Like they're making it harder on you. You know what I mean? Somebody that's making it harder. As if it's not hard enough. So there's needing to be some big change due to this well here being empty. Empty well. Time to replenish. tell me more about the empty well. And look, we got wow, commitment. Change, maybe within whatever commitment this is, the Hierophant. It's also coming across to me as like a need to spiritually rejuvenate yourself, spiritual journey, because of feeling like there's something more. It's the spiritual seeking energy. Changes in commitment, either new ones, different ones, you know. The Hierophant could be Taurus energy, but it is associated with kind of doing things maybe in a formal way. Might be talking about some kind of institution, but it's definitely talking about spirit. I feel like spiritual replenishment. For some of you all, that is truly a marriage, like change within a marriage. The Magician in the reverse. For some, it's truly a situation where either there's just a really nasty person around you, doesn't wish you well, or just isn't good energy to be around, like makes things harder. Or this is well, it might be saying that something has lost the spark, something isn't working anymore. 8 of disc in the reverse. So when things have lost their spark, that's when I see that Magician in the reverse. So why are we getting the Magician in reverse? What has lost its spark? What has lost its spark? If somebody has issues like with the courthouse, or with always, you know, seemingly this person's always getting lost, needing to be led to integrity, and they're not changing, then something's got to happen with that. Especially if you've been giving somebody money or trying to help somebody with money. Like there's somebody seeing either all that you're doing for someone, or that someone else is like sucking a lot out of you and nothing's changing. So somebody's seeing this happen. Be open to some changes here. Tell me more about the message. The Knight of Cups. Somebody didn't get a good plea deal. So sometimes, like, there's King of Swords. That's my lawyer type energy. The Knight of Cups in the reverse can mean that something is insincere, ingenuine, or a person is insincere or not genuine, or it's an offer that you don't want, that you're like, no thank you, and give that back. Where perhaps you're the lawyer and you don't want to accept some sort of plea. This could be turning down a proposal to business or romance. Doesn't have to be just romance, because a lot of this looks like it's associated with business, doesn't it? And then you have that Hierophant right in the middle. Tell us about the pathway in this house, or the pathway to this house. Devil in reverse and the 6 of Cups. Excellent. These are soulmate connections, and there's something that is leading you. It's part of the journey. With the 6 of Cups, you have a lot of really close connections that are kind of like all on a journey together. And I think it's saying that there's somebody that's meant to be on your path. There's somebody that has, like from the first reading, a sacred contract with you. Might be the Hierophant energy, just as a contract. That helping you with addictions or vices and getting off of those, getting away from toxic attachments, and this being a very pleasant, beautiful soulmate connection. So not just something that's not toxic, but something that's also meant to be like their soul family for you here. All right. somebody that really helps you with your, because whatever this was, it was leading to whatever was not changing. This sometimes is like, you know, if you did something and you can look back and say, gosh, that was stupid, that was getting me nowhere, you know, like, I don't know why I ran in place for so long. I don't know if this come across like you might be beating yourself up a little bit too much, because something about being in that situation, sometimes you do mess up over because it's just part of the it's part of the journey, and it definitely is part of it to correct it too. But don't beat yourself up so hard. Tell me about getting rid of these toxic attachments. I heard that's going to get you closer to filling up your well. So, closer to what you want is on the other end of you coming out of an addictive behavior or vice or something like that. You've earned this success. Spiritually, this is... there's something on your spiritual path that you've decided to undertake in this life. It might involve some stuff with the law or courthouse. It might involve getting lost in life, and now you're being found. It might be that you're on this pathway and now it is your pathway to help somebody else. But there's something here that's not only going to help you replenish this, but it's gonna show you that with the Six of Swords that you have earned every bit of success you have because you finally listened to your intuition, kept your thoughts positive, and agreed to go on some kind of journey of change that was spiritually motivated. And you have a soul family in doing so that is helping you do this. And it's part of your contract or their soul contract. What you've been through is not ever a waste. Hopeful. There's a hopeful something here, guys. Look, if you want a private reading, reach out. They're not much money. Under $20 for a private reading. So check out the description box below if you want one of those. That's what I've got just on the, you know, just for a general reading here for you guys. Gemini, no, I'm sorry, Aquarius energy, Pisces energy, Capricorn, maybe Aries, Taurus, Capricorn again, and definitely Scorpio. Definitely Scorpio. Here's your fortune cookie. Oh, wow. Your sign. If you're wondering if something was a good offer or not, maybe that's your sign on that, because it did land on the Knight of Cups. If something's not moving forward, then maybe it's because the direction is about to be changed. Signs, your future positive direction will reveal itself, and any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. And then, dang. And there's your change. A change of residency, partner, career, or job is on the card. You're restless, in need of change, and that's exactly what's coming your way. Let's get one more. Also, love. Love is in the air. It is a great time for commitment and taking relationships to that next level. And here, let's do some Ask the Angels for you, too, just to close out your reading. For Geminis. Get more information. Watcher. From somebody that would be around and that would watch or know. Get more information. If you believe, it says. If you believe. And maybe it's about this change. I also have reconsider with Archangel Michael's colors and his sword. And then I have you're ready. You're ready. And improving health is on the bottom of the day. All right, that's what I got for you guys. So sending you light and love. Thanks, Geminis.